right, everyone. Greetings from two. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to one.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Now here's Morant. Adams with the ball. Tatum with a steal. Horford right side. And here's Brown for three. Here's Williams. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Morant. The Celtics making their last shot. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Williams. Adams covering. And Williams punches it home.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Brown for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. Horford covering. Adams inside. He's against Horford. Nice D from Horford. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Morant. Brooks from outside. Counted from distance.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
And Brown with the stuff.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Morant. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, all alone. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Smart. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Bane. And that one good.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Jackson against Horford. Bane, the pass to Jackson. No luck on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart with the ball. looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. An easy 2 on the layup.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to 1. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Morant. He's got 9. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Smart. The shot off that time. Morant with a defensive effort. Brown against Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Morant against Smart. Here's Adams, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Pass to Jackson. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Smart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 2.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Tatum with it. Over Brooks. And that one hits the back iron.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Brown passes to Smart. Now Williams. Back to Smart. And Morant clears the board. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game in Memphis. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Brandon Clark out there with Green. And it's Williams in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Brogdon going inside. That one's good for 2.
And that's just superb concentration. Even when you hit Brogdon, he's capable of still scoring on you. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Jones against White. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Conchar. Puts up a 3. There's the triple. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston trailing. It's White with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Brogdon. Throws it up high. Gallinari finds Brogdon. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Here's Jones. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Conchard. And another miss by Memphis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Gallinari. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's White. Out to the right wing. Here's Cornette. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Memphis calls timeout. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Morant. They get it back.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Outside, Brown. Launches a three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Smart has got his second basket of the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Brown. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's good on the second.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Outside Payne from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Smart outside. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
And Boston calls time here. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant, the pass to Adams. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Tatum against Brooks. Now here's Tatum. Yes! And the foul! That's on Steven Adams.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And here's Morant outside. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
Coaches always talk about closing quarter strong.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. From the wing, again Boston.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Adams on the wing, Bain. Outside Morant to take the lead. Hits the three-pointer. Morant's got 31.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The kick to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And that's an intentional foul.
Dylan Brooks, second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. It's Brown on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He got his squad fired up, saying, quote, now it's our time. If we want to take over this game, here is the moment. His guys look ready to deliver. We'll see.
Allie, thank you. Out to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
The drive by Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. Brown finds Williams. Misses from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Jackson. And here's Bain, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Morant with the slam!
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Horford against Brooks. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bain.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Morant. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Morant's got 41.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Memphis with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Brown. And it's in.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
Bain with it. Now Morant. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy off.
Oh, say does that star-spangled.
But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Horford. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Russell passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Tatum, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Edwards looking it over. Feeds it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Brown outside. The feed to Williams. The shot will not fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns finds Prince. Back to Towns. Prince with a screen on Horford. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
Smart against Russell. Now Edwards. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Williams kicks to Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Gobert, the shake, and slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Brown, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Passes to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Russell against Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And Russell gets it to go.
Gliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Prince against Tatum. Out of hand on it. Brown against Edwards. Good if it goes.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Brown. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Russell passes to Edwards. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Brown dishes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards kicks to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Gobert. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Williams. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Outside, Towns. There's the dish to Gobert. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Pass to Brown. Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Here's Tatum. He has 7.
2 minutes.
From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:41 left in the first half. Brown with it. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown and finished off by Brown.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that too. Watch out.
Russell with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince wide open. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns kicks to Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Drives to the hoop. Misses from short range. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with...
Thank you, David, for that And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Williams. White is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
First team foul.
And so he hits both. Boston trailing. Now White. Reed with the block. Over to the left wing. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off with the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And White kicks to Brogdon. To the inside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Rocked in the pass to White, and White slams it in.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Brogdon right side. White down low, defended by Anderson. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Here's McLaughlin. White covering. Here's Noel. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's White missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Williams with the steal. Now here's Smart, guarded closer. Tries again. Anderson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Russell. He dishes it to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Give it up once again for your
Celtics trail by 8. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 9.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Pass to Noel. Passes it to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. All sorts of time. Rebound Boston. Right side Smart, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Towns down low. Brown's there. Towns dishes to Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Towns wide open, and the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
2 seconds. Oh my
important. Even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Towns, the pass to Prince, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And Towns throws it down.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Tatum on the wing, guarded by Prince. Smart passes to Tatum. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards kicks to Prince. Out to Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Brown against Edwards. Brown dishes to Smart. The kick out to Brown. The three. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Prince, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away by Williams. Celtics passing it around. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Smart against Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. And taken away by Brown. High post try. And the basket by Tatum. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And here's Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Edwards with it. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Smart kicks to Horford. That's the drop. Baseline try. He is hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Clock at 6. To the middle, taken away by Williams.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 3-point game. And finished off by Edwards.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting.
Store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. The 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. Just 4 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. The 3 from Bane. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now the Timberwolves with it. Right side Russell. Back to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. But with Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole...
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. With both hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Towns. Russell from outside. With 1 on the clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
2 minutes.
Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Stolen by Bane. Towns against Jackson. Bane, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Pass to Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the first.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Bane's got 5 now.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Russell to pass to Towns. The three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant against Russell. And another basket for Memphis.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
Here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gobert finds Towns. The three is up. Can't get it to drop. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bane with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. From the high post. Now here's Morant, guarded by Russell. Back to Bane. Clock is at 3. Outside for Morant. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota in the lead. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Russell to pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Russell against Morant. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. With the drive. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Russell to pass to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Towns passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Morant. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Memphis shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. There's a minute 54 left in the...
Oh! Nice finish.
Man! And big time right there.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to Prince. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Here's Morant. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. This one for three. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Rivers is checked in for Russell. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Clark with a screen on Edwards. Shoots. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And Edwards slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Clark. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for substitution on the court.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 33. The Grizzlies. 22.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Clark covers. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Back to Jones. Down low. Here's Conchar. Drops in the layup for 2.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Launches it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. McDaniels with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark grabs the board. Well, the Grizzlies shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Beyond the arc. Here's Aldama. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Pass to Reed, outside McDaniels. Here's Noel. Driving inside. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. On the wing, Jones. From downtown, Conchar, good. Conchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Noel. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
2 minutes.
Here's Conchar. And here's Clark. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot to Del Smart?
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Kicks it out to Clark. Here's Aldama. The shot won't fall. And Minnesota the other way with it now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. There's the steal.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Noel. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
And the basket by Bain.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
Here's McLaughlin. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Anderson. Reed for 3.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Here's Edwards. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Edwards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves. Now Morant, inside, here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Russell against Morant, pass to Towns. Here's Edwards, back to Towns. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now Bain, and they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant driving to the basket.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Russell to pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot to the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Bain. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Russell against Morant. Morant with the slam!
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Russell pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Russell covering. Takes a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. To the left side wing. Towns finds Edwards. Shoots over Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks left side. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Count it!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. here's Edwards. Trying to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Moran. Adams, the pass to Bain. Outside Moran. Three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Russell against Moran. Russell with the ball. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Oh, say does that song.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Morant kicks to Adams. Outside, Bane. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Down low, it's stolen by Adams. Brown against Bane. Adams right side. Out to Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Brown throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Morant against Smart. Morant with a wide open look. Score of the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Deflects the pass. Just 5 to shoot. Brown against Brooks. Shoots over Brown, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Brooks. Bane passes to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Tatum passes to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Outside, Bane. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And there's the pass to Adams. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Williams. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Here's Morant. Oh!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Brown outside. He dishes it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Smart.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. Now here's Morant for 3.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams at the center position. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
For the Celtics Entertainment.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Smart against Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Smart. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Horford the pass to Tatum. A 3 ball. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we've talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's give them another round of applause. Give it up once again for your Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Morant. 14 points for him. Here's Bain. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And just a strong finish. The D just 1 step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while. There's Williams. He kicks to Tatum. Second chance shot. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
And that one's good, Morant.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tatum looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 11 points. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move the ball. And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the dunk by Brown.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Payne against Brown. Smart passes to Williams. The shot misses. Adams, some nice D. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Payne finds Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kick out to Adams. Payne with it. Picked up by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good. Payne. And Payne drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Brown. Now the dish to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And that'll do.
The 28, the Grizzlies, 30.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then it's White. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Brogdon kicks to White. Pass to Williams. There's the pick. Pass to Cornette. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Cornette's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Aldama. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Assisted by...
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Brogdon still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones for three, drills the three-pointer. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jalen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Celtics trail by 5. It's stolen by Jones. White against Jones. Gallinari outside. Outside Williams from outside the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Pass to Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The pass to Gallinari. From deep three-point range. Here's Cornette. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Into the lane. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 6 here in this quarter. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Taken away. And stolen by White. Williams passes to White. Boston again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Aldama. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Morant for 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Tatum dishes to Brown. And he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Morant with it. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Brown and finished off by Brown.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Morant with it, picked up by Brown. Morant drives in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Tatum. Over Brooks. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins's message to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Brooks against Tatum. And he makes good on the layup.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Morant against Smart. Oh, the power on that through there.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
And finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Brown the pass to Horford. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bain finds Brooks. Takes the three. Here's Morant. Passes it to Adams. Outside, Bain. Fires for three. Memphis the rebound. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And how about the physicality of Jackson on that putback, not letting the defense get in his way at all.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brown. Adams with the screen on Smart. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oh, he wants that one from way outside. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Bain. Out to Morant. Driving inside.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Outside Tatum. This ball printed by Boston. Horford no luck. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point lead. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rebound, Boston.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brown. To the inside. Tatum. Money!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Going inside, and Morant throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. Russell, that's good.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Towns covering. Back to Horford. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Russell. To the inside. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Russell. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns with the ball. To the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. And too long on the shot.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Smart passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Horford into the lane. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Celtics have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. On the drive, Smart. Williams passes to Brown. Drills it from deep.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Out to the wing. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Edwards. Called in by Brown.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reasons why.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he gets it to go.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Brown against Edwards. Horford for 3. Here's Brown. Now Williams. Brown finds Williams. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Now here's Russell. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Edwards against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Prince. Goes up. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Here's the 3. Williams. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Russell to pass to Towns. It'll count. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Towns down low. Horford covering. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
And it's Russell on the drive. Offensive rebound. Gobert tries again. No good on the layup. And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got 5 now.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Tatum. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Russell, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Horford. Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that goes. Oh, what you say?
My goodness.
Come on now. Oh, doctor. Oh, my my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Tatum, and here's Brown for three. That one is off, and Minnesota will come the other way. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Horford with a steal. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Russell to pass to Towns. Edwards against Brown. Now here's Edwards. He's got 9, 4 on the clock. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
On the wing, Tatum. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Boston. 46 seconds left in the first half of this one. Smart finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Gobert with it. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gobert's got his second basket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. There's Tatum with the three.
Prince takes a lot of pride in making it difficult.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Get loud for the Jabberwockies!
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at power forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Brogdon. Outside White. Williams from long range. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's McLaughlin. No good there. Good work defensively by White. Boston trailing.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, and Reed with a block. McDaniels with it, now guarded by Brogdon. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Trey.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
The Celtics making a switch here. Robert Williams checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Brogdon. Inside, kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to McDaniels. The shake, shoots over Tatum, and he got the whistle on the way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels, taking 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under
the area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Smart's checked in for Boston.
One more time for your Timberwolves dancer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 15 points.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Smart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Brown in the high post. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Pass to McDaniels. 1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin shot is good.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside, Brown. Now Smart. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. It's stolen by Smart.
Timberwolves foul. Jaylen Noel. First personal foul. 17 foul.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 11. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Williams. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
He throw good, Edwards.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Boston has possession. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Well through. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. Brown can't hit.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Gobert passes to Towns. Pass to Prince. Now here's Edwards. Pounded by Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Brown. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. Wing shot on the way. Horford pulls it in. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 19 points.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Brown against Edwards. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Edwards with it, guarded now by Williams. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. And finished off by Tatum.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards, a pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Brown. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Edwards with it. to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Tries it from 16, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum, 6 to shoot. Tatum with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards, and it's in there.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. Back to Prince. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Prince. Tatum with some nice D. Off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
A game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. 2 high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, Comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. 3 on the clock. Here's Russell. Good, and as this goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morant against Russell. And Adams with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The kick out to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And Bain pulls it down.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Memphis. Bain against Edwards. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Morant finds in. That shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Left side, Edwards. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Buries it from 3-point range.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Jackson a screen on Russell. And Morant throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Towns, following the score by Memphis. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Oh!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
It's Russell with the drive. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Passes it to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bain sets the screen for Morant. The 3. And Desmond Bain good for 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Prince wide open, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Brooks outside. It's deflected. Prince with it. He's picked up by Morant. Back to Jackson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Prince outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. From deep, Brooks. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Gobert the pass to Russell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
The Grizzlies with another miss. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Russell against Morant. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies this day.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant kicks to Bane. Out to Brooks. And stolen by Prince. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. And here's Edwards from the arc. Lock at 6. The kick out to Towns. Over Jackson. That one off the back iron and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now here's Edwards. Also looking it over. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And they get it. Jackson misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Towns throws it down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bane against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Russell. Here's Bane. Adams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns with it. Now defended by Bain. Gobert down low. Adams on him. Adams, some nice D. Towns with the steal. Stolen by Brooks. He kicks it to Jackson. And it's sent back by Russell. And he's able to get it back. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
Now here's Prince. He's got 5. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick out to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Bain passes to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's a 2 from Towns. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Okay, David, much And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's McDaniels. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Noel passes to McDaniels to the paint. Here's Noel. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 9. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Noel. And the pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Once again, fans, your Grizzlies
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Anderson. Fires from 18. Kept alive. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Passes it to Aldama. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Conchar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Here he goes. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Here's Williams. The pass to Conchar. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Noel. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Timeout called the Grizzlies, so Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Morant with the drive.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Noel. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bain, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And here's Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Reed. The pass to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. A second chance effort. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Noel. And a missed layup. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by 7. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Minnesota with it. Russell kicks to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns finds Prince.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Minnesota with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Russell. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson against Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Bain against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards with the stop.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks has got the ball.
I like Dylan's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
Edwards working it over. Towns a screen on Bain. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant with it. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Now here's Morant. Inside. Adams the pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Russell passes to Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Morant against Russell. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Morant to take the lead. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:02 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Edwards. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain to the paint. Here's Adams. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Here is Edwards. To the inside. Towns. Yes!
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Here's Morant, driving to the basket.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. Brooks finds Morant. Driving the lane.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous